What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the Savage Labyrinth. Now, I don't even know what floor we're on. If I think that we might be on the 4th or 5th floor. My bad, guys, I wasn't counting. And that is how you make a great intro. Show that you forget things like that. Okay. Anyway, enough embarrassing myself. Let's just go ahead and continue on and see what enemies we'll find in this floor. Oh my goodness. A bunch of fire. You got your fire keys. You've got your bokoblins with fire torches. But really, you can't blame the bokoblins. They're kind of stuck here in the dark. Could you imagine being born in a place like this? Being born in nothing but darkness? That would be pretty terrifying. Although you can't help but wonder who started this fire, because I doubt it's an everlasting fire. And you can't help but wonder how the bokoblins learned how to start the fire. Maybe they got the fire from the fire keys, but that's a little strange to think about. Oh, but yeah. So anyway, aside from The Legend of Zelda, how have you guys been? I know that a lot of you guys are students and all of that. Maybe some of you are in middle school, high school, possibly even college like me. So yeah, how's the first week of school been? If this is your first week of school. How was your first week of school though? Because, mine has been going pretty well so far. I can't really complain and all of that. It's been an easy start, to say the least. So yeah, I'm excited for this school year. It's going to be focusing specifically on sciences this sem, but it looks like if you guys wanted to, you could exit the Savage Labyrinth at certain floors by taking that warp over there, but we're not going to cower. We're going to continue traveling through this Savage Labyrinth so that we can get our final Triforce shard and finally go back to Hyrule Castle, you pea-hat. I do not like pea-hats. I've already made it clear that I don't, so I'm just going to shoot these guys, and yeah, just like that. I'm gonna shoot these guys, and I'm going to turn off the fire, and yeah, nothing else. Nothing else is new. We've been doing a lot of killing in the past few episodes. I can't really justify it. Let's see, what's here? Doesn't seem like there's... Oh! I'll be honest, that was a little bit startling. Not that startling, but just a little bit startling, And just a quick tip from Shadow J, as you guys remember, if the green Choo-Choo shrivel up like that, you can use your boomerang to cause them to stand upright again. That way you can't attack them, because for some reason or another, you can't hit them with your sword while they're shriveled up. I don't think you can see the Choo-Choo stuck on top of the ceiling. Well, because you can't even see the ceiling. Let's see, where are the last Choo-Choo? Let's try shooting him with an arrow. Whoa, poor guy. All I wanted to do was shoot him with an arrow, and then he fell into an endless abyss. An endless abyss of glitch, if you will. Poor guy. Oh, nice. And here we've got Deku Babas. But as you guys remember, boomerangs, they don't stand a chance against boomerangs. So just use that. If you guys don't want to waste time and you just want to get to the nitty-gritty, if killing Deku Babas is really nitty-gritty for you guys, then yeah, use the boomerang. Let's just keep moving. We're really moving quickly. But by the way, for the record, we are going to find the Triforce shard, I believe, on the 30th floor. Now, I could be wrong, but I believe it is on the 30th floor, according to Zelda Universe, which you guys should totally check if you are in need of any Zelda walkthroughs. They've got very detailed walkthroughs and all of that, so yeah, it's definitely a great website to check out, as well as their forum. I'm a member on that forum, but I haven't been so active lately, but from my time there, it's a very good forum if you are a really big Zelda fan. Although I will admit, and it's kind of weird how those bugs just kind of appeared out of nowhere, I will admit that there was one time when I was looking at the walkthrough for Wind Waker HD because I wanted to know ahead what I was going to do in one episode that I was going to record, and they did mess up directions. Like, instead of saying southeast, which is where I was supposed to go, they said southwest, but really that's a minor problem. But just pay attention to things like that. It's not perfect, but it's still a very detailed walkthrough if you're trying to do a 100% run of really any Zelda game. And here we see a combination of Deku plants, or Deku Babas, and pea-hats. A combination of different Forest Haven enemies. Or not Forest Haven enemies, more like Forbidden Woods enemies. I remember the Forbidden Woods. Wow, to think that that was over 30 episodes ago, guys. We are now on episode 56. Just thinking about that, that's something else. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking around through the thick and thin. I know that I gave a similar thanks to you guys who are also watching the Super Mario 3D World series, which is also coming to a close, sadly. That one was also a lot of fun. But yeah, as always, I appreciate every comment, every like, every subscription that you guys have left throughout the course of these multiple series that have been running. Right, Choo Choo? Right, Bokoblin? Take an arrow to the face! Poor guy. I like their big blades, although they're really not as powerful as my Master Sword. And again, why are you guys hiding in vases? Rather, the more appropriate question, excuse me, would be, how long have you been waiting inside of those vases? I can't help but feel bad because we are really deep inside this area now, and inside this Savage Labyrinth. And if you guys were waiting for me this whole time, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh man, these little guys trying to slow me down. I've already got an item. I already have an item that slows me down, thank you very much. And that is called the Iron Boots. But I don't need to be slowed down right now. That is the last thing that we need to be doing. We just need to continue, we need to continue moving. We need to continue focusing on the mission at hand. And that is to make sure that Zelda is okay. Well, really, the mission at hand anyway is to get all the Triforce pieces because we can't check on Zelda without the Triforce pieces, without completing the Triforce of Courage here. Alright. Okay, so we've been doing alright. Thankfully, we still do have a fairy, and we still do have 2 servings of grandma's soup, so we've got nothing to worry about. We've got nothing to worry about, and I am very happy to say that it has been very long since I last died. Really, no joke. It's been a very long time since I last died, and it's very nice that every time we encounter this floor where we can exit and all of that, we're rewarded for our endeavors with all of these rupees. We can even find so much as a purple rupee, which as you guys remember is 50 rupees. So now we are at 550 rupees. That's something else. Alright, what's going to appear here? Oh, the wizards. You know what? I'm more prepared for you guys now, especially because you guys aren't flying this time, so that's good. If you could, try not to fly, please. I prefer when you're on the ground, where I can actually hit you with my sword. Thank you. Thank you, Toucan. Toucan Sam. I'll call you Toucan Sam. I'll call all of you guys Toucan Sam because you know what, honestly, I really love Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are one of my favorite cereals ever. And you see how I just shifted the topic like that? It was like nothing. Like with the snap of the finger, I have the ability to shift topics like that. Oh man. And let's be real here. It's been 8 minutes of constant fighting and all of that. And for the most part, it's been non-stop talking. Like, I know that there have been pauses and all of that, but it's been non-stop talking. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's quickly after we defeat this guy, just like what we did in the last dungeon, in the last episode, let's go ahead and take a breather before we continue. Let me just sit down and relax and ask you guys. Well, I already asked you guys how you've been, so never mind. Let's just continue moving forward, or rather not moving forward, because we're moving downward. That's the appropriate term to use. Alright, for now I'm going to take away my boomerang and equip my bombs, because we can't use boomerangs against this guy. Although it would be kind of nice. Whoa! Link has got quite the arm. He can toss it right over his head, just like that. Alright, that guy's taken care of. Now I want to focus on this guy. I'm going to give you the bomb. I hope that you find it very yummy and to your liking. And I will see you later, son. Just like that. And it's nice how there are bomb flowers here, just in case you don't have enough bombs. I don't think I've collected the big bomb bag yet, right? Yeah, because right now all I can collect are, in total, 30 bombs, and that's not that much. Let's see who's inside of here. I know that there's someone in here. Whoa! Electric Choo Choo. That was a bit of a surprise. I thought it was going to be Bokoblins, but you know what? I think that we're so deep into the dungeon that, like, I doubt we're going to be running into any more bokoblins anymore, because as fun as they are to fight, they're not so much of a challenge anymore. We've grown as a warrior, man. We are so strong now. It's great. Don't you guys feel the power surging through your veins? And this would have been a quick way to do it. Just use the boomerang to take out all of the vases at once. I recommend doing that if you guys are following this as a walkthrough. You know, sometimes I can't help but wonder how many of you guys are actually following this as a walkthrough. You know, I doubt that many of you guys are. Just curious. Just can't help but wonder. And I can't use my boomerang, but I can use my bow and arrow. But I'm unfortunately running out of arrows, so I'm going to need to conserve these from here on out. Why don't we switch to the grappling hook? Because I think that we can take out the flames of these bubbles by using the grappling hook. Or we could just collect a green rupee, you know, that's cool too. I forgot that I can use a Deku Leaf instead to blow away, to fan away the flames of these skulls here. Which is also a very good idea if you guys are running out of arrows for your bow. Alright, I lost track of what floor we're on a long time ago, guys. Remember how the episode started? I couldn't even tell you guys what floor we were on. But I really hope that we're close now. This has been very repetitive. I can't tell whether or not you guys are enjoying it. One, because, you know, I'm recording this, but I can't see you guys. I can't see your facial expressions. I can't see you guys, you know, whether or not you're shaking your heads at me right now and how disappointed you are at me for some reason. I say for some reason because this episode compared to a lot of the other episodes hasn't been so bad, you know? I haven't been dying or anything. I mean, I haven't lost all of my hearts yet or had to use a fairy, so, I mean, things have been going all right. My only concern is that this has been 11 minutes of, as I said, doing the same thing over and over again, so I hope that you guys aren't bored. So, oh no! Let's take out Toucan Sam before doing anything else. Alright, now let's focus on these statues here. These beautiful statues who look like dancers. Bye-bye. That's statue number 1. Next is, of course, statue number 2. I think that you're 2. Or are you 3? As a matter of fact, you could be 1. Who am I to say who was born first? Who was created first? And I wonder who made this cave? Really, who had so much time so as to make, like look around you. This is not just any typical cave, guys. Look at this architecture. This is something else. Whoever made this did a great job. But at the same time, whoever made this had a lot of time on their hands. And whoever had enough time to place all of these enemies, you know, in here like this, you know what? I really don't appreciate that. I just don't. All right. The only thing that I don't like sometimes in The Legend of Zelda is how, like, you're trying to Z-target, or in this case, ZL target an enemy, but for some reason or another, the game wants you to focus on another enemy, not the one that you're trying to hit. But anyway, Bubbles, I will fan your flame right now, and I will take care of your big brothers here. I'll call them your big brothers because they're big, and I want to say that they're your brothers. I don't know, man. Guys, have mercy on me, you know. This has been going on for 13 minutes. I mean, yeah, surprisingly, I see things, like every time I enter a floor, I see something that catches my eye, and then I end up talking about it and all of that. But, you know, I don't even know. Do you guys know? Because I don't. Ooh, 2 dark notes. Dark notes. Dark notes. Okay. You know what? These guys are dark notes. Let me introduce you guys to the very first dark notes of Wind Waker HD. Would you attack already, please? Okay. Haha! I took off both of their helmets at once. How's that? Did you see that? It kind of looked like the Dark Nut in the darker armor was about to attack his friend for no reason. I doubt that that's the case, though. Why would he do such a thing to his friend? I mean, think about it. They've been here all their lives. They grew up together. They've been on this floor for as long as they've lived. And then for just one of them to attack the other? After all this time they've spent together? No, I don't think that that's how it works. Come on, let me counter you now. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me remove your armor now. I kind of want you to be exposed to my sword and all of that, so that my sword can dig deep into your flesh and cause deep wounds and all of that. Fatal wounds, perhaps? Whoa! Okay, that was a little weird. I guess that my sword did hit his strap at the back, even though I was attacking from the side. What's wrong with you, game? Is this floor 30? Not quite yet. Oh no, it is! Look! Here we've got the markings of the wind, and we can play the Wind's Requiem to find our very last Triforce shard. Right? This is the 30th floor, right? And here we are, ladies and gents. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been striving for. The last Triforce shard, and now we have completed the Triforce of Courage. At last, you found the last shard. Fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. And how beautiful is that? That is awesome. And it looks like we have we completed the dungeon already? I'm pretty sure that there's something behind here, but I don't know how to destroy it. Oh. We need to use our mirror shield. So let me just destroy this quickly to demonstrate that there is more to this dungeon. I don't know what else you can find here. And I'm tempted to continue going on, but really we've been running on for a long time, so I'm going to have to wrap up this episode, and in the next episode we are going to finally go back to Hyrule Castle to see how Zelda is doing. Hopefully she hasn't fallen into the hands of evil Ganondorf. Again, hint hint. Alright, I will see you guys then. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and leave a like. Let's try to get this episode to 8 likes. Every like helps in growing the channel. And if you'd like to see more content from me, please feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, I will see you guys in the next episode, so until then, take care.